Bekhanze, 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 Maha, Bekhanze, 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 Ranza, Samungate, Soha, Om, Bekhanze, 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 Maha, Bekhanze, 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 Ranza Samungate So. Good morning in Australia. Good afternoon in BC, California. Good evening in Ontario, New York, Indiana, and good night in Europe. And hello, everybody. Most welcome to the Medicine Buddha teachings. And taring and the Puripunda Sutaring the Sanjay Melag Choge Tolang it is Shigi or the Pevatilla, the Pevatilla Gauchum, Tujichi, Shuai, and Tashidili, Gungam Sang. So today is also Talk Day, special day, Dakini Talk Day, 25th day of the calendar, lunar calendar. And during that, the Nishunga River, so talk, Tonanga Gundanga Topui, Chanazo Choperana, Choperang Ujiri. And during the Sanjay Mele Choga Duduchi. Yomden and Menjilan Dojo, Imbu de Bayishino, Shichawas, or Titonama, Duduji, Shui, the Melen Dojo, Dubadi, Benjelos and Shujing, Sonredo, Shidaza Chimbori, Chilam Chimbori, Shafe, Bemesiva, the Duduji, Shidajevo and Meva, Dudu Meva, Shu Jondu, to Chima, Sona Bay of Shidal, Chilam Chimbori. Mashi docho jaba ishin wanji shungi yorwa de nga beche diga sanji melen doye yore ati son chore bejanda mane sum do sanji melen doche ishin wanji chi tandan docho ishin nobu. So there we have a long Medicine Buddha Sutra available in Tibetan. I have a copy, I'm sure you can get them. And there's also English translation. There is Vietnamese translation, Chinese translation, and I'm sure they have Japanese translation, because Medicine Buddha is practiced in all those Oriental countries, very popular. Dainichi, Yakim Nyore, I think something like that in Japanese. Anyway, so we have Medicine Buddha Sutra. Then there's another long sadhana in Tibetan, it's called Yishin Wangyal. And Docho Ishin Wangi, a long one. And then we have, this is a short one. This is only 15 pages. But this is composed by the first Panchen Lama, Losang Chuji Jelsen. He was the root guru of the 5th Dalai Lama, Ngawang Losang Gyatso. So first Panchen Lama is also known as a 4th Panchen Lama as well. Depends on how you count it, the previous incarnations. In some patients, it's not only the Benchalosan Chujin, Benchalosan Chujin, they may say that I'm a global Dakaso, that they made up. Donghani, they made up Chichi, Lamaza Chichi, Kedunide, and Jawa, Obama to whatever. No what that's Obama to whatever. Benchalosan Chuji Jalton is considered is emanation of Amitabha Buddha. And the Benjalosan Jude, Benjakundi Tambu Yori, and Shiva is singing in the Yori, Chidam Dam and the Chiva Yoro. She was in a Tambu Kiluji, Nipatene, Pasu Chuji Johnson, Todin Jame Johnson, Mare, Todin Jame Johnson, Mare, Padu Pasu Chuji Johnson, Yao Ensaba, Atene Ensaba Yang City, Monzo Danda, Benjalosan Juji, or to Sudan Jigger, that is Sudan Dam and the River. So here is the copy of the sadhana. I assume you all have it. and it's here, Concise Essence Sutra, Ritual of Bhagavan, Medicine Buddha called the wish fulfilling you. So I will read first in Tibetan a little bit, and then I will read the English translation. Namo Guru Muni Inda Ya Kangi Sensum Tibi Chujunchi Name Meas Rapsal Pensotar Junji Ningming Gombo Deshi Dun Shaki Todan Jebe Shakti Ne Chomin Chave Yingxing Namchu Ji Ningmi Jawa Dunji Namdala Mebe Lodin Dalang Pembichar Dojo Duzi Yang Xun Ningbu Tre. So this part is what I read now is first opening the text, pay homage to the gurus, and then promise to compile the text. This is a Tibetan tradition of composition. So you first pay homage to Guru or Buddha or Manjushri or Chenrezig, whoever. Then you say, I am now going to compose this text. You see, so this is here. I will not read the translation. Namo Guru Muni Indraya. The river of merely hearing your names makes even Abhiji hill fires cool as a lotus pond. So merely hearing the name of medicine Buddhas, the fire of Avijja hills will be transformed into cool lotus pond. Avicii is one of the lowest or deepest hell realm. In Sanskrit, word is Avicii. In Tibetan, word is Narme. That in the Kangi Tsintam to be Chujunjis. Sanji Mela Sen Totamji, then Nyawa Name, you with that mayor of Medon. They are Chojil Juni, Choya Bojil, Chona, Medopema Mongo Yochi, Tendijil, Juyoris, Tendiji, Juadi, Sus Seminal, Kasota, Shagio, and Chojigio, Tendizani, Shana, and the Mavachi, Chana Mav Chataro. So what it actually here really means is it's not so much about being in the hell realms or going to the hell realm or not going to the hell realm, whatever. But this is a sort of style of compiling. What it's saying is that when you hear the name of medicine Buddhas, your fear will subside automatically. Immediately, your fear will go away. At this very moment, a lot of people have fears about COVID-19. And, and I understand that fear. You see, you never know who's going to get, and you might be the next one, or anyone, any of us, all of us, could be the next one. But if you're going to get, then you're going to get. It's a karma, right? And but it doesn't help. You don't want to be a warrior. Okay, don't be a warrior. And worrying is not good, because if you worry too much, what happens? Then you can't sleep, you can't eat food, you can't digest your food, and then your immune system goes down and down. Then you become more susceptible. You could get the virus, because immune stuff, medicine and stuff. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, and I'm only a Tibetan Lama. So you all know, right? So therefore, worrying doesn't help. And that thing into Bogato Shugi, and that Sunday, Nada do the Yosami Momochi, simply Shujido. But simply say, when you Kayola, simply Jaguaji water, Machia she came in the cotton, simply she got that Mikashi, so she got out, and it was simply Chido. In Shogalan, simply you do simply turn up a Milan, simply Chena Gonia Yabuma, which is Zubuto Ma Cha Tom Yum, And then the immune system, so now, so ranking, so song give so give song give shuji or nobody nyam jet and nobody nyam and Nasati Yungyag in Yingayo. Then it's a Nasati Kala Kag and Lamba than it taught to some younger start to sell Yamago to sell that is Kalan. Kalamba than Jun, you would Labatuya, the Jibu Remado, Kal Lambaton, the Yama, now with the kind of language and the younger stand, the Nisan Yama, the Kakavia de Shiraki Hmores, Kakavia de Rasim, Kapu Puta, which go with Serva, all those in Tashi, simply you said, no do no pay your money. The Indian simply you mares, touch you must love some pingmaro. In a Sanji Mele sent to a Zamji, simply Genia and Luigi, no one simply never chat, or to Chagares or to somewhere. So here the point is that when you pray to medicine Buddha, aid medicine Buddhas, your fear will subside. And your fear will be kind of hijacked. Okay, this is a good thing to hijack. Some hijack is a funny word, right? Kind of almost like a violent thing, but this case is not violent. It's sort of altered it and diverted, if you like. And if you don't like the word hijack, diverted by the name of medicine Buddha, holy Buddhas will divert your fear. And because you are too busy, preoccupied with chanting the name of the Buddhas and visualizing, and imagine if you're spending 4 sessions a day doing retreat, and saying the mantras and meditating, visualizing, your all worldly worries, worldly thoughts are gone. That's also the Shendai Song, some shoe, Ra, immediately tune shoe, some shoe, Tinichavin. Then Susan Namju, Susan Semnarji or Karsachi, Jiding, Chujet, and Jiding, some of them that pepper some of them, they can have a chance. They can do this in a Lama Tachimbo, Lama Tuto, then in Nenjuba. Then Bumi in a that Ane Gematin the tea, Nenjuma, then Euro, because the Jiding go some time Yoma, Niman is Shoge Alani, Gunama, machine, but Yamle Kona, not sure so did Gomjan sure. Namjun Jidin be Karsota, some of yours, this is the seminar Yuma. So no ordinary thought never enter into your head. Okay, there's no room. So you kind of in a way you kind of lose it. So this happens to some high lamas, also not necessarily high lamas, some enlightened person, have no interest in worldly stuff, right? And this happens to some lamas, some yogis or yoginis. When you say something, they sit there. I have a great uncle. I want to tell you a little story. His name is Sakyu Rinpoche. He was a Karma Kagyu Lama, his great master. He get up at 3 a.m, do meditation, all the exercise, troko yogas, so on and so forth. So people come up in his room. He just sit there all meditating. People come up. And some people saying all kinds of silly things and gossiping stuff, whatever, Rinpoche, please give me this, give me that, whatever. He said, he always sit there. He said in Tibetan word, ore, from Kampa dialect. Ore means, oh, okay, that's okay, oh, okay. He never says anything else. So, because he's not really listening or whatever, right? And he's just saying, okay, you have to sort out yourself. And maybe you talking to me, this stuff might be good enough for you, then you feel better, you go away, right? He said, ore, and then they feel better. He doesn't have to say anything except ore. And okay. But but it feels kind of better, right? And then sometimes they feel kind of nervous, don't know what to say, because better not to say too much, because you don't know what he thinks. And better not to say too much, And interesting, but maybe he really doesn't hear or doesn't care or whatever, because just these people saying, it's not that he doesn't care about people's problems, but people saying all kinds of nonsense stuff, right? asking some kind of silly questions to the Lama. Or not, it's not even question, just blah, 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 blah. So he just said, all right. He says, all right. Ne Ashanji, all right. Sajudugus. Kora Kajuva Lama Sachi Mishibi, Himabagi, Piyum Shure. The Shogun Nawachu somebody Sham Gomja, Danda, Truko, the bet, something. Yamlan to show the meeting the young, Tabat and the young, is a chicken, I chick, Kizamo, Shido, taking my jobs on Kizamo, Ruchet, and they get send a singer in K. Lane Jung Mad, huge, and the Karishuna or some. That comes up, come back, another pay kitchen, or it's correct. Touch it, or it's, okay. And then they go away. Maybe they class is similar to Pinkies or Lama Yashuida, you got the Asun Shabai puts us, there's some way of minnow. And the conversation you must figure it out, that which you couldn't shouldn't or some courage, which Karsota, two Nala Karating, you want to Hakuma does. And that's Yamandus, that machine Yagres, from which you kick a song with or some dos. What that? So, I'm kind of going on a side track, right? Because I like telling stories. I'm sure you like hearing stories, especially this time, and we're all kind of isolated. So, and nice to hear little stories like that, right? And I have many stories. I don't have time now. And if I tell all these stories, you will be very happy, or you will feel like you'll think about those stories for days. Wow, what's that? Well, that was an interesting story. Wow, I never heard this kind of story. Those are very unusual stories, right? And I'm not a storyteller here. And so the point here is, when you hear the names of medicine Buddhas, so your fear of whatever fear you have, even you have the big fear like, oh, I might go to hell when I die, those kind of fear goes away. So particularly in degenerate times, 7 Sugatas, and the head of the Shakyas, to your feet I bow. So Shakya claim, Shakyamuni Buddha, right? And distracted by activities of varying importance to benefit myself, those with faith in the 7 Buddhas for degenerate times, life stories. I condense the sutra ritual ambrosia. So this is the name of this text called ambrosia, dulci in Tibetan, dulci, nectar, ambrosia, to this molten, it is molten essence. Okay, so now since Arya Buddha's proclamation that the medicine Buddha's power and blessings are greater and swifter in degenerate times is infallible, we accept it. So the power of medicine Buddha, the blessing is infallible and is very fast and powerful. So we should just accept it. We have to accept. We should accept. If we can accept, we are very fortunate. If we can't accept, then it's too bad. Right? If you have too many questions saying, how does this work? How does this work? All the time, sitting there, kind of like little demon going around in your head. Always doubt, so many doubts, right? Because I remember I met one Nyingma master in Kathmandu. And this is another story. So when I was in Kathmandu many years ago, way back in 1973, one American monk came, and he said he wanted to go see this Lama, and could you help me translate? I said, okay, sure, let's go. So, and this guy, American monk, asked question, well, what about Tantra, this and Tantra, that? He had some question about Tantra. So the Lama said, doubt is, I remember clearly, doubt is enemy of Tantra. You should not have doubt. Then this one Tetsum Hagi Dawoins. Magnyam Tetsum Jidio Mares. Tetsum Jiavindre, a Karshurda, Nagden, Kostoboje Yungumar. Tesum Jesaro, what then? Tesum Magadawies, Tesum Jim, Tevara, Uzujin, Mugujin, Teva Jabaris. Teva Mena, Teva Jega, Tashi Jabaris. So, one who wishes to perform the quintessential rituals for invoking the heart commitment of degenerate times, protectors, the seven Sugatas, having already made preparation as described in the sutra ritual, fully infusing the mind with refuge in bodhicitta should recite as follows. Or that name, Pogidal Matsui, the Nimitus, Toda Chilab, Chichirinyo, public ka mandawa, Shaji Jibas. So, Nimitus, that tuning master, Numa Nima, Tanda Nima Marwa. Tuning my Semje Nima, the Nyamunua, Dawa Nimas, Nimanga, that to do just sure, not in it. That they changing by human. So here we talk about degeneration age. This is what we call 5 degeneration age, right? Kali Yuga. Most people, what are the 5 degeneration age, right? Degeneration of time, degeneration of life, quality of life, so on and so on. And we call Kali Yuga, dark age. And so medicine Buddha practice is very powerful, blessings is very swift. If you practice earnestly, if you practice really deeply from your heart and with the devotion, not just sort of play around, kind of guessing, see what happens, kind of, and don't treat medicine Buddha practice as a therapy, okay? And sort of lightly practice from deep from your heart, with a devotion. And Chelabchin, you Papika Minjova, Tibetan word here, Papika Minjova, which Papika Minjova said, Karshurusan, Sanji Melagetini, Molam Shena, Jena, Unit in the Momadua, Sanji Mela Chidun Gorova. What they did, the Masone, and the Molam Dawis, Dabis, Momba, and the Younger Chancellor, the Songdua, or the Sanji Karwa. God Minju said, Sanji Makajinan until you are your money. Then boy, you're a Tabachi children. Tesum said, why your money? Tesum Mazas. Pakpika Minjua. In Tibetan word, Pakpika Minju means the Arya Buddha's speech cannot be altered. In other words, it will never deceive you. Whatever the Buddha said in the past, he always keep up the promises. Okay, never deceive you. Therefore, you can believe those praises, those prayers that made by the medicine Buddhas. Papikamanya Shaji ba Nimi Gomu Deshi Dunju Tudam Gove Nimbu Yang Nimbu Yams Lemon Dobeta and the Docho Dina Docho the Nimbu Dodo de Isumar. Docho and Jovan Hon dance. So this sadhana is the essence of the sadhana of the longer sadhana. This is the essence. And when you do the practice, in order to do the sadhana, you have to accomplish certain kind of preparation, certain kind of preliminaries. So what do you need to do? You clean your room, clean your altar, set up offerings, have dharma cakes, and flowers, incense, and flower, incense, water, and so on and so forth. I think I mentioned this before. Jamdo Semji, Yudan Jingi, Bajata, Kaso Kamba Tamache, then Choba Yawud Sham, Ra, Juna Toma in the Tomashap, Demajun and Chudan Meadow, a Karipuya in a put, Yawud Sham, and Angazu, Juchun and your Tang Sugar Mare, Juchun Aranzo, Rugi the Melu, Juchu or Juchu, to your Atambune, Juchu, Nehans Dojas, Nehans Dorchalas, Kamba Tamache. Choba Yomeba Shams, Choba the Yomeba saying the Lelo Meba, Yoju Meba, put up Oji Choba Shams, Choba Yabusham, Choba Shamitala, somebody Yabustam, Choba Shamikala, Tangaren, Turin Choba Shamaki, Jones, Chopia, Kokop Jones, Stakawa, somebody, something is program. And Pudugan, Union, that Korean Jip, Society. The little shortage do I keep Benedict Maris, he sort of takes on the chin, and then chow your money, pay your money. So pay gawujin. Chu poverty grandmother pay me not the gawuji put. Meto jibuji mother pay me not similar gawuji. Puch gongji mother, then pay me not yabuji put. That meto mumbu put, mumbu put, chu mumbu put, then can put sempe kaso teacher, some gawujin. That's how Sasong Matering to prayer. So what I'm saying here is when you make offering, you have to think, I'm so fortunate. I have opportunity to make offerings to the Buddhas. And you offer whatever you have, one incense stick, one flower, one bowl of water, or one dharma cake, one biscuit, whatever you have, offer, or 2, 3 more, whatever. You offer with such a joy and happiness, not to feel, oh, I have to do this, or some kind of obligation, This is the rules made by the lamas. I guess I have to do this. I guess I have to do this. I was told to do this. You don't have any joys. You sort of feel like I have to do this. That's wrong. You should not think this way. I'm happy to do this. I want to offer. Right now, I'm not doing much, just sitting around eating a lot myself. And instead of me sitting around and eating a lot, I should like to offer first to the Buddhas. Before I eat, drink water, tea, first I offer to the Buddhas. This is a tradition in Tibet, monastic tradition. Before you eat breakfast, have even a cup of coffee or tea. Well, we don't have coffee in Tibet those days. And first you offer water and tea, milk, whatever you have on the altar first. Then after that, you drink your tea and eat breakfast. This is the sort of the protocol, and this is the tradition. Okay, so you offer whatever you feel with great joy. Okay, and because you're accumulating merit and riches for the benefit of all sentient beings, for the purpose of blessing, purpose of healing, purpose of protection for everybody in this world, right? I'm doing medicine with the practice. Okay, some people feel like, I wish I'm doctor, I'm nurse, I can go and help those sick people. But we're not. I am not. I don't know many of you. I'm sure doctors, and medicine people, and nurses. I'm not doctor. I'm not medicine person. And my work is meditation and prayers and visualization and mantras, teaching. This is my contribution for you and for everybody, right? And so we all doing something. We all should do something. This is a good thing to do. Everybody doing something, that's good. And different ways of doing things. And sometimes the prayers are more powerful, and meditation is more powerful, right? So here, so then you take refuge and cultivate bodhicitta. Here, take refuge and to the 3 jewels and then cultivate bodhicitta. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, and mind, qualities and activities of 10 directions, 3 times the Tathagata, source of 84,000 collections of dharmas. That the choju to some danger time you couldn't do you Chidu de Bongo, Chiju Bongo, don't let you say you know public anything other things, but then just you. So this first one, this is a refuge prayer, okay? Here. Choju to some danger what you couldn't do you then so first I take refuge to the my root guru and the lineage gurus. Okay. So here, nature incorporating entire body, speech, and mind, qualities, activities of the 10 directions, 3 times the Tathagatas. So first you take refuge, the Buddha, Guru, then the Buddha. Guru, Buddha are the same here, according to Mahayana Tibetan Buddhist tradition. Guru is Buddha, Buddha is Guru, same here. So here, Guru is the embodiment of the body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas. And also sources of 84,000 dharmas. Here says sources of 84 collections of dharmas, right? So There are 84,000 dharmas. Buddha taught 84,000 dharmas. Okay. 22,000 dharmas for opponent power of ignorance, 22,000 dharmas for opponent power attachment, 22,000 dharmas for opponent power anger, another 22,000 dharmas for the opponent power, all three, and ignorance, attachment, anger. 어떠세요? 최지 봉부동의 지주의 수도 단데 저주다 다담부 라마라 점르지 라마 접수로 점르지로 다 라마 수수자외 라마죠 라마데데네 저주도 숨지 진시고 탐지 초주의 요구의 산지지 두숨 내바다 마음과 다다 산지 상마게 되니 고송도 연된 틀에 탐지지 뭐 고송도 연된의 틀에 상매게 되니 먹었으면 먼저 삽대레스 라마들어 가이스는 먼저 단다 소소데 가와 매전은 산지 네베 산지 제요 말에 제마토레 단단다 산지 가도 다저도 마셔도 말에 제토 요 말에 마음의 산지 자와 참바 단다 페요 말에 제요 말어 근데 초송이 소소 라마마도 시 초송이 수매와 소소 라마데 네베 산지 마음의 산지 다다 산지 then chanju some changma ta kuchap so cha lama ne kuchap ro ti lame ma chu so ya de da ti na lo do de la tene sanji chomde ne chubong ji di shitong song yor ba ti tanda changma di na chang yor chubong ji di shitong ore do cha gi nyembo chu ni shu zabshi je शेदांग नियमो छोनी दोंडे नि चाइफिजे दोचांग नियमो दोंडे नि चाइफि शेदांग नियमो दोंडे नि चाइफि दुमु नियमो दोंडे नि चाइफि देन दोजा शेदा दुमु 참마 दोमे नियमो नि चाइफि 진 देनि지 처음 दोमे 추지 봉 दोंडे नि चाइफि दोंडा नि चाइफि다 दोंडे नि चाइफि 산지 좀 전에 마서 따뜻히 못 쳐야 말에 내려 가서 항상 거야 되네 맞아 알레 동동 주본 지지 시동 파하려네 남준 도자시는 너무 송이 년보 도도지 아버지 당투문도 게 아버지 시금도 근데지래 근데 다른 또 내가도 싫어 뭐 쉬어 주면 쉬어 먹어지 다 간에서 다 라메마 소야데 나랑 강 창여서 sure that what lama is teaching you your guru is teaching whatever the guru is teaching it is the essence of 84,000 dharmas okay. Because whatever the guru is teaching you is opponent power of your ignorance. It is opponent power of your attachment. It is opponent power of your greed. It is opponent power of your ego and the anger. So the essence of 84,000 dharma is to tackle with to defeat or to get rid of all the delusions. Whatever the guru is teaching is the opponent power, right? That's what happens. So this is the guru. This is the quality of the guru. 동다지 주적인 요네 바부 겐든 탐지 장하다 바부 겐든 탐지 장하다 동다지 주적이 요네. So the guru is the root sources of all the teaching. 바부 겐든 탐지 장하다. So guru is also sort of the leader of all the sanghas, Arya Sangha, right? And Papa Gindu Ngada she the Karish Shugusina, Lama de Deni, Papa Gindu Tamji, then Zo the Reso, Tambo Lamarawa, then again do Zero, but the Tinjin, Kadinji, so Tinjin Tibetan, kind, most kind, Zavela, Zawatang, Zavela, root guru. Juba the Jeba, root guru, any lineage gurus, Paldela Matamba, glorious guru, holy guru. Namla means all the gurus, not just one guru. You can have more than one guru. If you wish to have only one guru, that's fine, it's up to you. If you want two gurus, it's up to you. 3, you can have more gurus. But as long as there's no contradictions, right? And if the one guru says you go to the east, one guru says you go to the west, and then one guru says sit down, don't go anywhere. What are you going to do, right? Well, if you're a really devoted student, When one guru says go to east, you go first, go to east. Then one guru says you go to the west, you go to the west. One guru says sit in the middle, yeah, stay in the middle. You follow all three gurus. You can do that. There's no contradiction. But some people can't do all that. Only want to do one thing. So if you can't do all this, then trying to make your life simple, just follow one guru, okay? And it's up to you. It depends on your mind, your capacity, your personality, your inclinations. Atisha had many gurus. Marpa had many gurus, like 150 or something like that. I have many gurus myself. I have roughly 13 gurus. Lama Sanje Lama Sanje Lama Ju, the Yin Lama Gindu, the Kunji Chipo Lama, the Lama Lama Joseph, Lama Sanjiri, the Gindu, Chure, and the Lama Joseph, the Lama Latini, Tabacho, Lama de la Society Lama, Lama Jima, the man, Lama Mambugo Humatus, the Lama Mambu Chichene, Lama Chicha, Dosha Chin, Dosha Chil, there's Mambasungu, the go, where the go Burus, the Lama Mambugo, Lama Jima, Mogos, the Samadana, Social Kushir. That lama again, Damada song, that Karina song, Karsona song, so the Karchetu, Chigi, Jamaton, and Asim Jene, and Irishirache to Modo, Lame, Karsati, Umanangre, the names and associate to do Tare. Lama Chigi Mato, Lama Chigi, Masini, Sum Kasi, and Yabudusa, the next was Semna, the Sam Winduna, so Kushirawa. So this Misu Simutero, but this was a country. While Ben Shan and Ala Lama Jusumio, or the region, Mountain of the Gilu Lama, the Saja Lama, and the Kayu Lama, Nelama, or the Leo. Then the Delama, Seminary in the Yoma, so the Jig, and I in Kunin Lama Koranya Tower in Dagamandos, and the Java in Dagamandos, Jig in the Dagaman, the Koran Mandarin Alchabamando. Sonya Chotem Sosola, go ahead the Rara, then Yamin Lama Konajo Bakana in the Koran Kushira, Koran Jabare, Lamen Zabasa Mitchell said, half Guayamare, tell it Sotaji, Genji Chen, Sosan non true. Go ahead, Soso Goya Dodo, the Lameman Chosnati, Chumara, Koran Lama Koran, Karanangi in the Koran, Gelung in under, Getsu in under, Meja in under, Lama Josal Babsang in under. Namu yang ini ngal coba kagak me, lama korangan lama puta uji, lama seni sama uji, lama ya uji na, ngal coba kagak yang, ini cuci deh puta u, tadu sama yang gora kanyu mana yo, ini marda, terus, kita sebut, kita lama koran siaga dan, migi siaga cero, ini marda deh, ngal coba yang malu, so siaga, damandero. So what I'm saying in my fellow Tibetans. You go to guru, you can have 2, 3, 4 gurus, whatever, right? And you should not judge your guru. And if guru are they're different, so you can't have all the gurus are like a photocopies or like a mold made in the same mold. Then what's the point of having 2, 3 gurus? If they're all exactly the same gurus, right? You don't need it, more than one guru, right? But because they are different, it's more interesting. And not because you choose interesting gurus. Not because it's interesting, but it just happened this way. You have 3, 4 gurus, they have different personalities, they have different habits, and one guru is a bhikkhu, one is a novice, one guru is a layman, one guru is a yogi, or what do we call Togden, whatever he does or she does, her personal choice. It's not my judgment. I can't judge. It's not my issue. And what I need, teaching, initiation. This is what I got from him or her. I keep that in my heart, right? So then that's good enough for me. But I'm also saying you don't just sort of choose something randomly, or whatever. And you do have to know the right kind of guru for your own level, something that you can relate, Anyway, this is not time to talk about guru yoga or testing guru or choosing guru and so on and so forth. You all have gurus, and that's fine. So now, things of the so then we take refuge, the Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in a kind root and lineage, glorious holy gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Buddha, Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy dharma. I seek refuge in 8 brothers gone to bliss. So, Jomdin Minjala, they worship Chiji, also called a Jabba, Namla, Joseph Cho. Jomdin Minjala, they worship Chiji. So here it says 8 brothers gone to bliss, which are the 8 medicine Buddhas, including Shakyamuni Buddha. That makes 8, okay? So they call here 8 brothers gone to bliss. Brother is sort of a little bit of an ordinary word, Tibetan word. Cheje. Cheje means kind of like a team of 8 medicine Buddhas. Not actually more like a team of 8 medicine Buddhas. Team of healers. Cheje, and then Lord Medicine Buddha with retinue host of deities. I seek refuge in the glory of holy protectors, dharma protectors, guardians, endowed with wisdom eyes. Pangon Dhamma. Lasso cottage, Chiji, Lasso cottage of another Pangon Dhamma, Chuchon was so much easy to change the man on a Josu. Pangon Dhamma said, Sanji Mela Chidunji, Tigo Corla, then call Momoyar, dinner, Suma Moyar, Gombo Chaduala so this. Or the Pangon Dhamma. So he's got lots of deities in the mandala, medicine Buddha mandala. Protectors, different protectors, great 4 great protectors of 4 directional protectors, and other dharma protectors and guardians. So these protectors are all the way time of Buddha. We have many protectors in Tibetan Buddhism, right? Nyingma, Sakya, Gelu, Kagyu, we have many protectors. And the original protectors started from the time of Buddha, Shakyamuni, like Mahakala, 6-arm Mahakala, 4-face Mahakala, 4-arm Mahakala, White Mahakala, and Balden Lamo, and Bhikse Jamsing, and so on and so forth. Those are the original protectors, and beyond worldly protectors. Then there are many other protectors come up through the history in Tibet. When Guru Padma Sambhava was invited to Tibet, he subdued many mountain spirits, and then they took oath, vows, and to protect the lineage of Tibetan Buddhism. And then we have many protectors, Tsering Chenga, and so on and so forth. And then later on, Lama Tsongkhapa and Lama Tsongkhapa's disciples, many lamas throughout history, we have more protectors. For example, in Digung Kagyu tradition, we have a wonderful protector called Protectress. She's a female protector. Her name is Achi Chujudoma. She is an emanation of Tara. And Achi, that's well known. She is a protector of Digung Kagyu tradition. She is also protector of Gelu tradition as well. So it's a lady. She was a Tibetan woman. Later, before she died, she promised herself to stay as a Dharma protector. She became a protector, is mainly the protector of Digung Kagyu tradition, because she was a lady from Digung in Tibet, place called Digung, and it's sort of a little bit central south. And so we have many protectors like that here. And so I take refuge to the Dharma protectors endowed with wisdom eyes. In the Buddha Dharma Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment. For merit from giving and the rest, may I become Buddha to benefit beings. So then, taking refuge in generate bodhicitta. All sentient beings who, though sub and all appearance are dharmadhatu, by nature have not realized it thus, I shall endow with happiness in. Okay, so that actual refuge is starting here. Sangye chodo. That jamro ngene dendere. Sangye chodo so chono la jeba lagi so so. Dola benjo sangye ndoba shota nga shumo waji den ngandu purichu den police some change maro the jump to Sanjay the chute again new jobs juice. Then Janju sent you dagi jesu some dollar pension sign. Dagi then ne Jimbata Zoba Gomia, Sundu Zomela, so by Parodish Batu Yamne Chivate, Tama, Sanjay Tamji turned to the thing, Yamne Chigi, then Sanjay Tamji, Sanji Goma, Toba Shaw, Yamatin, Janju Sim Jabber, dollar pension Sanjay Dubish. So may I become Buddha for the sake of all sentient beings? You cultivate bodhicitta this way. You take refuge, right? Take refuge to 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Then I practice 6 perfections, generosity, patience, perseverance, morality, and so on, and for the sake of enlightenment for all sentient beings, and generate bodhicitta. Okay, then after that, you practice 4 immeasurables. That's also the and they go with that. And so, 세메시 공부 잠바세메 인지세메 가와세메 단념세메 세메 세들 당감에 와서 세메 남기가 보기를 열어 잠바세메 인지세메 가와세메 잠바 공부 가는 세요 말에 가이세나 샘진 검사도 유들 당가요 말와 소수 샘나라이다 준이 세배와 진배 내지를 공부 니 공부 면세들이 제버지요 말에 세메 와서 잠바 인지 공부도 가래 Jambas Gawa Gomdantini, Tanyum Seme Gomdantini, Seme. So Tibetan word Seme in English is limitless. There are 4 limitless of love, limitless of compassion, limitless of joy, limitless of equanimity. I already explained this before, right? So why it's called limitless? Because the object is sentient being. There's no limit, no number. This is why. From my side as a subject, no limit. I don't choose sides. I don't choose limit. I will dedicate my practice for everybody, not just one group or this or that. And that's why it's called limitless, or it's called also, it is known as 4 immeasurables. Okay? So there, so this is very interesting here, how it started the 4 immeasurables. All sentient beings who to self and all appearance are dharma dhatu, by nature have not realized it thus. So what it's saying is, here I'm going to practice 4 immeasurables. Immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity, right? Why am I practicing? Because I want to practice for all sentient beings. Why? Because sentient beings are confused. And this is the problem. We're always confused. And there's more confusions today, more mental illness problems, because too many drugs and too many people, young people, got mental illness caused by drugs, called them drug-induced mental illness. Teenage kids already become ill. Too many drugs, unfortunately. This is the problem. And but that's just a temporary kind of cause of confusion, right? But fundamentally, we are confused from beginningless time, right? Tools. There's a word called Tadu Tulyam. Tadu Tulyam is always confused. Young Tulyam is always confused. Now I'm confused again and again and again. What can you say? I'm stupido. We know nothing. I'm confused. Okay? So, Tadu Tulyam is that in the church, that as an air to get the issue. That and no one to church and but that mother sent that Semishi Gongo using Garrison, Semja Tamji Namju Tawari, Sim Trudio is. Trun Canistus and Dumuyora, so Tumu Semna, Tumu, Jawang Hama, Haman, Hamajin, Toma Mevel, Tumuyo. Tumu, then some Trudo, Trun. That 2 youngs. Young truth, Yanjo, then Sim Trudo. Two ways using Garrison, Doja Shidan, the Lion, June Drum, and the Jalan Drum, and the Chick. Demon Drum, that the Sun 3,000 do not put in the drugs and the boots, cheeses, cheeses, and do that, and cheeses and that, and the thing, the building in mirror, cheeses and them do marrow. Namji building is cheeses, Laura. Don't want they let her cheeses, the wall is the wall. That lodging you to that casota, unfortunate. So many people, young people, confused, right? Too young, again confused. So fundamentally confused. What is the cause of the confusion? Why are we confused? What the hell is going on here? Okay. So the cause of the confusion is ignorance. And truya duty ignorance. Ignorance has been there with us from beginningless time. Now we know first time. Before we didn't know, we were groping in the darkness over and over again and again, so many lifetimes. Okay. Now we wake up. Fortunately, we meet Dharma. We run into Dharma. Somehow, maybe it's accidentally. Sometimes you think accidentally. How did I meet the Dharma? Well, it's not accident. No, some good karma ripened. Okay. So now don't miss your opportunity. Don't miss your opportunity. And so we got ignorance. What kind of ignorance? There are two kinds of ignorance. Lendela mumbe mariba, and danzila mumbe mariba. Mumba mariba said the lending netu mashivichi mariba chikche. Tene chuge netu chita dungi tawa mato che. Tene jene dangzi mariba chiyoro, dangzi mariba. The two kinds of ignorance. One is ignorance, lack of understanding of law of cause and effect, karma. Don't understand karma, how karma works. Karma is very subtle, very profound, very deep. Only the Buddha knows everything about karma, how the karma works. Nobody has a perfect answer about karma. Only the Buddha has the answer. Buddha knows. Okay? And in the West, people with a background, Judeo Christian religion say, who knows? God knows, right? We as a Buddhist, we say, only karma knows. Karma knows. So we don't know karma. And that's one ignorance. The other ignorance is lack of understanding of shunyata, emptiness. So so here it says, I make all collection of, I'm jumping here. Go back to the first. All sentient beings who, though self and all appearance are dharma dhatu, by nature have not realized it that. So, all sentient beings, ultimately all sentient beings, and self, myself, all sentient beings, and all appearance means all phenomena, dharma, are dharma dhatu by nature. What it means, dharma dhatu means dharmakaya, or in other words, shunyata, by nature, shunyata. In other words, by nature is emptiness. But we do not understand emptiness. But nature have not realized it does. We didn't realize. This is the problem. This is the trouble. Tamalpi Shiva. Gampopa said, Tamalpi Shiva is the root of samsara. Tamalpi Shiva, which means your intrinsic nature of your mind is ordinary mind. You don't understand shunyata. Tamalpi Shiva. And so, when you don't understand shunyata, then you always get confused. If you got realization of shunyata, ultimate realization of shunyata, even glimpse of understanding, if you have realization of shunyata, you would never get confused. Maybe sometimes some small things, like you're walking down the street, you get lost. That's not a big problem, right? Or you're on the highway somewhere, you don't have GPS, you don't know which direction you're going, you almost cross the border. And this happens sometimes accidentally. People then arrested and border patrol people. And those kind of ignorance is not a kind of, it's always ignorant, simple ignorance, right? So lack of understanding, shunyata, is the root of samsara. Okay. So, and when you realize shunyata, you don't have a confusion. So lack of understanding of shunyata, root of samsara, and we go around a cycle, and the wheel of life, go around and around, willy-nilly, wheel of water wheel, according to Madhyamika Avatara. Chandakit is Madhyamika Avatara, right from the beginning. It says, willy-nilly, like a water wheel, going around and around, and going around in samsara. So therefore, you have to realize shunyata. So therefore, sentient beings don't realize. This is why I would like to practice meditation on four immeasurables. First, I meditate on love. Then I meditate on the compassion. Then I meditate on joy. Then I meditate on equanimity. And after that, they will maybe realize shunyata. Then I will teach them shunyata. Then they will listen to me because I give them so much love, so much compassion, so much joy, so much equanimity, equilibrium mind. Then they will listen to me. Otherwise, if you, right from the beginning, you talk about shunyata stuff, they won't listen, don't understand. Because it's too dry. There are some teachers. I will tell you right now, there's a J. Krishnamurti, okay? And Krishnamurti is a great teacher. He used to live in Ohio, California. And I have some of his books. He's brilliant. Always talked about ultimate truth, kind of like shunyata. And most people don't understand what he's talking about. And those people who do understand, they really, really appreciate, enjoy, and they were totally glued to him. They kept saying, "You're Krishna Ji, you're my guru." He said, No, I'm not your guru. Don't tell me. I'm a guru of no guru. He always said, I'm not a guru. But he is actually the guru of no guru. No, I'm not guru. And when he was dying, and one of his student, well, they don't call student, one person who spent so many years with him, he said, "Oh, Krishnamurti, you're dying?" He said, "I'm expired." And then the guy said, "You give me the last teaching." "What? I taught you 40 years. You still want teachings? I think you wasted your time. Why do you want more teaching?" "Yeah, I taught you 40 years. So that was good teaching. When he said, "I taught you 40 years, you still want teaching, and you wasted your time." That is the teaching of no teaching. He is a guru of no guru, teaching of no teaching. So anyway, what I'm saying here is too dry. And he was a great teacher, but when teaching is too dry, it's like eating some kind of like jaw breaker, some like dry Tibetan cheese, or eating some kind of like walnuts or something. Be careful, you break your teeth. Expensive, and destroy your teeth by one little stupid walnut, something, almonds or something, and it's too dry, So that's why you have to practice form immeasurable first. So then you understand shunyata, right? It's like you cultivate. First you have a nice soil, then you get fertilizer, then you water, moisture, and then you put the seed in, then sprout comes. This is why for immeasurables first. Shirab Chungnam Ponjus. This is a good one you should know. I will translate for you. In Tibetan word. If you misunderstood shunyata wrong way, person with a small wisdom will be even more confused, and you don't understand shunyata. So it's no point of even talking about shunyata because you don't have enough understanding shunyata. Sherab chungna pongwan churs. Then Tongba Moshe the Payama, Tongbo, Penshu de Cha, Semeshi, Chamba Gomda, Ninji Gomda, Gawa Gomda, Danyan Gonda, then Semna Chibu, similar. Then chasing it, not Chimushu, Rishas, then Chur Tevache, Roa, Chamba Gom Ninji Gam, Semjibuchi, then similar chat, then Chola Tevacha, out the Tanga Shina, Sunny Shina, and Yoba Mesam, similar to the Awuchers, and then 동반이 지시하는 데는 그 암주 닝그레 냐게 되는 거서 쪼지 되는 동반이고 때 시험에는 되는 갈리게 동이 따와대서 야고지 도도지 둥둥지 그다고지 시험에는 아니야 동반이 또 데스 건데 그냥 가서 고아지기로 고를 닦고 펜도 용거 어딘지 두셔야 so okay, here are the 4 immeasurables. So here, Semja Tamji Judondo, Sanji Komanda, teacher, Jom Nene Minjala de Oshiba, KG, Lasso Kodjavana, Chanjo, Tudam, Koala, so Lamji Rambalanji, Jewels. Okay, so I shall endow with happiness, cause for happiness, separate from suffering, cause of suffering, make inseparable from happiness without suffering, make inseparable from happiness without suffering, and set in equanimity, cause for well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. Cool. Okay, so so that's the 4 immeasurables. You usually repeat 3 times. Through power of supreme truth of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, blessings, might of 2 collections, and dharma, dhatu's purity, may these realms, beings, and environment be enriched with all samsara and nirvana's desirable perfection, with sukhavati, jeweled ground, adorned with trees, ponds, bottoms, covered with gold, silver, and pearl dust, flowers strewn, and sandalwoods of fragrance, raising human and divine enjoyment, Samana Buddha's offerings everywhere. Okay, so 초딩 자와 시지 지나다시 초딩 자와 시지 지나 초닝 같은 주인 다음 투 초딩 자와 시지 지나 초닝 같은 본성 누구 요주지 렌신 사지 전신 주진 투 실무로 매도 제마 담불 달 매도 짤탐 젠딩 투송데 라면 농주 건선 처비chấp 대니 용 누구 포당 우 Pema Sinti Jawa Sijin Juni Zungri Meto Juni Zungri Meto Jitumbe Chodin Jansu Kangshi Jujuji Nimen Gombo Zedin Deshi Tuan Tamchi Jasam Kadu Da So Jabro Gonja Puni to Jindin Deshi Den Zum Chinjila. So now here is the visualization here. Through the power of supreme truth of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, might of the 2 collections, might of 2 collections, collection of virtues and collection of merit. Dharma, dhatu's purity, may this realm, being's environment be enriched So imagine where you're sitting when you do the sadhana, where you imagine this place is very beautiful. And this environment is blessed. And with all samsara and nirvana is a desirable perfection. So everything is perfect. It's got the best quality of samsara and nirvana, everything. And like Sukhavati is like a pure land of medicine Buddha. And it's like pure land of Amitabha Buddha. Sukhavati is a pure land, right? Jewel ground adorned with trees. So this area, where I'm sitting meditating is called jewel ground, and there's lots of beautiful ponds, beautiful trees, and forest trees, sandalwood trees, or fir trees, or cedar trees, or whatever, fragrance herbs, sage, lavender, calendulas, and so on and so on and so forth. So many beautiful things around, and there are so many offerings, like the offering of the Bodhisattva, Samantabhadras. Okay, and then in front of me, I visualize the Medicine Buddha mandala. There in a charming jeweled palace, center on lotus and lion throne, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abide. May it filled with the ocean of offering clouds born through forces of mantra, samadhi, aspiration, which they enjoy. So you visualize mandala of Medicine Buddha. Okay, I have tanka of Medicine Buddha mandala over there on the wall, over there on our wall, but it's kind of very big to show you. Can you show it? Maybe it's too big. I don't know. You can do it. You have to show that people can see it. But, yeah. So here you can see roughly this is the mandala of Medicine Buddha. Here in the middle there is the text sutra. There's an umbrella and then sitting on the throne. There's that Sanjay Melage Jingo the Singi Tiji Divana Bodhichitwa Chuboditi Sanjay Melag Danando the Divana Dukch. Then Sanjay Melag Chedin do Chi Ni Sumchi and what to do. So here's the Sutra of Medicine Buddha. Here the 8 Medicine Buddhas. Lapis Lazuli like Buddha here, Shakyamuni Buddha here, and then the other Buddhas here, 8. Then all the Bodhisattvas here, and then all the protectors, guardian protectors, and these are the Bodhisattvas here. And then the guardian protectors here. This is the mandalas. Usually mandala is square one with 4 doors, 4 gates, one here, one here, one here, one here. This is the mandala. Okay, there. So this is just painting, you see flat painting, right? But actual visualization in front of you, like 3-dimensional, like palace, right? Like, see, in mandala, usually in Tibetan tradition, we did on canvas. We have a mandala done with the sand mandala. Then we have 3-dimensional mandala, lulang, like made with wood or made with copper, brass, silver, and gold. Like 3-dimensional, actual looks like kind of like made, it looks like a Legos mandala house like this. That jingo de namju because ready jingo sintanda regal remote jingo jik. Dunsun jingo ya dunsun nala chema kabo ma with the jabu na lu ndu chintana yudo de jume to kusho zando korajin pigdo no chol. Jingo jik dunsun lugdwa sat chemek samari chemek lu chem ode dunsun jingo Patigala lulangs jingo ji lulangs the jingo koran chasanji sing matum ni gam lego na yu social temene ya rada sound da certain social jimbo chibutan in the Pula Yore, Shiraya, so Bulumba Shiraya, Namina, the South of Javato Yorta, social within the Yor, Nyoyadu, Sunyana, Dola Tonga, Stevudu, she was social when you didn't do. Then they have a combination of Goya, Ganza Yuji, Ganza Ganiachi, Nalola Chindus, Nalola Hakanagarian, the Chingodua. They have this, we call Lulang, which is like three-dimensional mandala made with a wood or, as I said, brass or copper. You have steps, you go up and then go inside. You have small statues of 8 medicine Buddhas, so on and so on. So this kind of mandala you imagine in front of you. When you visualize, when you do the visualization, you can, because your mind, you can expand. You can visualize huge, like mandala, real mandala, like not just a little one. I can go myself up, walk up to the steps, go inside, and then I can walk around, circumambulate along the wall, turn left and go to the left, go up and turn right and come around like this. I can do prostrations, I look around inside, and I look in the middle, I see 8 medicine Buddhas sitting there. Then I look around on the side of the walls, there are all the bodhisattvas sitting, standing, attendant deities, like a life, right? So like a big hall with all the people, kind of like that. So you visualize in front of you. There is charming jeweled palace, central. On lotus, lying throne, medicine, lying throne, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abide. May it be filled with ocean of offerings cloud, born through the force of mantras, samadhi, aspiration, which they enjoy. Pema Sinti Jawa Sejena, Yune Sungri Meto, Kitum, Chudin Janso, Kanshi Chuchi. So you imagine, here the mandala, here the Buddha's Bodhisattvas in front of me. And then you make do the prayers. I make prayer. Degenerate times, compassionate protectors, 7 Sugatas, 7 Buddhas, Buddha Shakyamuni, Holy Dharma, Bodhisattvas, guardians, to protect her, or to protect me and others, invited us, support and protect her refuge. Protect her refuge. May you become here. May you come here, gather, and grant your blessing. So now we do the invocation. Nime gombo tsene deshi dun tuan tamchu yasim kado che da so jobje ngonje puni to jenden de chi denzum chinjilap. Nime gombo tsene deshi de ta tu nima de la tene tsawa pemen tsawa yong tene deshi dun sanje mela de washi wa dun je tiga na daja to shaje to jin jewa tuan tamchu chanso tuan je tene chan tambe chue chanju soma tene kado su ta soma da so job chi da nganzo jobe nganzo le jobe chedula the peronoun, Gonja Punian Chedus, and Gonja Gombo the Jap Punian Sita, Ronaros word. Jenden the sheep, then Zum Chingila. That Jenden Shu, then Zum Jendi Shuronas. So I invite you. Now you as an assembly group, please gather, please come, sit and be in front of me as the object of my refuge, object of my offering, object of my accumulating merit, object of my healing practice. May you come here, gather and grant your blessing. So this time you ring the bell, okay? And or if you have a cymbal, you ring the cymbal. Or if you have a drum, you can use small drums, hand drums. But usually, those dhamma, you don't play dhamma here. Usually, Kriya Tantra and Charya Tantra practice, you don't play dhamma, only bell. If you're playing cymbals, then the cymbals goes with the big drums. You can play the big drums, not the little dhamma. Okay. So, little dhammas you play when if you're practicing higher tantra like Vajra Yogini. Then the Vajra Yogini Heruka and so forth. Then the Sanji Mele Choga the Chajula. Chajula Namjun teaching Namar Tuya Omare. Lava Lavaya Dojis, Lavaya tribute. Yeah, singing and singing, Jalin down in the Chachura. Chigabata Namju Gombenan. That Gombesana. After that, now we pray to the lineage gurus. Root Guru, whose kindness it is without equal. King of Shakyas, which means Shakyamuni Buddha, Manjushri, Shantarakshita, so holding in their hands the profound sutra to the direct and the lineage gurus I prostrate. Gadinya mitzawe lama dance. So that one should church one should zawe lama che. Shaji Javos, that Daja Doma Shaji to attend the legislature. Sanji Melon Dajo legislature tango, Daja Doma Shaji to Vanima, Shaji to Chosons and Jambi and Sonwa. Jambi and the man Kenji Shiwato, and the Bagir Shiwato, Shiwato Nema, Chuja Tison de Senji. Then Lama do some Majuro, Samin do the chanting Yiva is Muju Lamana Chatsal House. So I prostrate to root gurus and lineage gurus, Shakyamuni Buddha, Manjushri, and Shantarakshita, King Chisong Detsen, and so on and so forth, my gurus, like Lama Tsongkhapa, and so on. Nyamtan Dona Tujichi. So I prostrate now to also compassionate, one to liberate destitute sentient beings, 7 Sukata, 7 medicine Buddha, Buddha Shakyamuni, the holy Dharma Manjushri. Chabdol is Manjushri. Vajrapani is Manjushri. I pray to Chabdol Bodhisattva for Chabdol. I pray Bodhisattva Manju Vajrapani and Maharajas, Gyakshas, and I prostrate. So here I pray to Chabdol Bodhisattva, Vajrapani, Bodhisattva. Yeah, Vajrapani. I also pray to Brahma and Ishvara. So usually Brahma and Ishvara is Hindu gods, right? But actually, when we say Hindu god, how do you distinguish, and really, because we pray to Brahma. Brahma in Tibetan with Tsangpa. In Tibetan we say Tsangpa. 당아서 다른 인원도 내더니 동보 세베 가서 산지 메데시 메나드 산지 샤주토바 잠비야 내네 긴진 시와서 점루지 장주선 장주선 차는데 내는 상바다 어두시 다지주 상바 점루 상다 상왕 Jechin Nujin, Jabuchimbo Jida Nujin. So here we are Brahma. Brahma is Sangba. In Tibet, we say Sangba. There's two kinds of Sangbas. Sangba, white Sangba and red Sangba. Sangba Tungu Torjoji. La Sangba Kawaji, Jula Torjo, Tungu Torjo, Takawashi, so Sumare. Tabo is set up. And then I got in Shazi Sumarwa, Shadi Rita Shazi Sumare, Rangazu Gluba, Sumare, Cheji Hong, Cheji Sonumbachi. Maran Soge Dengue, Nayan Dengue, Sumare, set up. That's so there's two kinds of Samba Brahmins. Wrathful one is called Setapa. Peaceful is a white one, riding a white horse. Setapa is wrathful when he's riding a golden kind of color horse. He's wearing golden armor. Setapa means golden armored protector. His wrath was Brahma. So they are protected. Then Ishvara is usually Shiva. So they are all protectors. Maharajas. So here's Maharajas. Who are the Maharajas? Not just regular Maharajas or any Maharajas. These are the Maharajas who hold lineage. Gyalpo, Tibetan with the Gyalpo, like Tibetan King Sung Gambo, or Chisung Dezen, they're all Maharajas, right? Great king. In Tibetan with the Gyalpo Maharaj. Yakshas are Sanskrit word, means worldly kind of protector of the land, protector of the mountain, protectors who protect the lineage of medicine Buddha teachings, who guard the sutra, guard teachings. I personally, I make all collection offerings actually arranged and emanated through force of mantra, samadhi, aspiration. So that, so I make offerings. That choba pure, right? Choba pure. Mus shambada, then each two similar to turning choba pure. I confess all downfalls and negativities. That choba pure. So I do the confessions, then rejoice. I explained this already. Request and beseech, request teachings. I dedicate the merit, the practice of medicine Buddha for the benefit of all sentient beings. Merit. Dedicate virtues. Each has these to great enlightenment. Great Bhagwan assembly. Pray, listen, 7 Sukhatas, just as you have promised. The previous prayers will be fulfilled during Shakyamuni's teaching, final period. Pray, show me it. Actually, it is 2. She doing the Tuan Tamichu. Jamba chapter Tong, chapter Sanda Tong, Jachin Nujina, the Chas, Musha you to Zuri Mutu Bay, Chu So Gumbu, they don't have Gila Yira, Quisha Son, that Choba Dene, Shabache, Dene, Jisuran Gawagom, and that Mowachi Otus, Given the Gila Yira, Quisha Son, and so you was. More Sanju Madu, the Simjan Tanju, more than so they were Chachum. Some then they are no chimos, the sheep and one Chachi the Malakan, the very you are Shaji Yibaji, Dala, the Mongos of the source. So here now you make request here. The great Bhagwan assembly, pray, listen. Bhagwan is Sanskrit word. So in Hindu tradition, they use the word Bhagwan, Lord. Hey Bhagwan means oh Lord, oh Buddha. I mean not Buddha, oh God. In Hindu tradition, where they say hey Bhagwan means oh God. So, but from their point of view, is like Bhagwan is like creator God, right? And it depends how you interpret the word Bhagwan there. And in Buddhist tradition, Bhagwan is like a Sugata or Dasgone, Tathagata, same thing. Bhagwan. Also, Bhagwan means enlightened one. Bhagwan Tathagata, assembly, 7 medicine, or even 80 medicine, but pray, listen. 7 Sukha, just as you have promised, your previous prayers will be fulfilled. So you prayed, you made promises, your promises will be fulfilled. During this time, Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, and so these prayers will effective, beneficial. Right now it is beneficial. Now it's time. It's like kind of time to test in a way. We have lots of pollens outside, the yellow pollens in springtime. It's bothering my nose, my throat a little bit. Okay, so now it's almost 3:30, right? And the next line is the prayer to the first medicine Buddha. To Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat Shakyamuni, or actually the 8 medicine Buddhas, right? So first we're praying to Shakyamuni Buddha. To Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat Shakya, Arhat Samyak Sam Buddha. So no, this is not Shakyamuni Buddha. I'm wrong. This is one of the 7 Buddhas. To Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat Samyak Sam Buddha. Ten Likpa Yungda Palji Jabo Supari Kitti Ta Nama Shri Raja. The long word in Sanskrit. Supari Kitti Ta Na Ma Shri Raja. Tibetan word. Ten Likpa Yungda Palji Jabo. I prostrate, offer and go for refuge. You say this 7 times. That forget all the Jomdeni, he was dodging by Yanda was over San. Say labor, Yungda, Paji Jabola, Chak Salo, Chodo Joseph Cho, Sadin. Katambo, Sajimela doing Chidin and Tambutua. So this is the first 7 medicine Buddhas. We praying to the first Buddha. To Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat Samyak Sam Buddha, Ten Likpa Yungda Paji Jarabo, Subari Kirti Dana. Nama Kitita Nama Sri Raja, I proceed over and go for refuge. Now describing in golden color with the mudra of granting refuge, having accomplished 8 prayers, majestic with 2 accumulation, glorious one of the Buddha, filled, unequaled by others. 2 Tinlik Yongda Bal, I prostrate. I make all collections of offerings actually arranged and illuminated through the force of mantras, samadhi, aspirations, or confess all downpours, unwholesome actions, rituals and virtues, requests, and beseech to dedicate virtues such as his great enlightenment, or hearing this Buddha's name. Express it, remembering, prostrating, and offering all. So may all sentient beings, such as ourselves, be freed from epidemic, executions, criminals, and spirits, have faculties fully complete, sufferings and negativities continuum cut, not fall to the low realm. Experience happiness, humans and gods, and hunger, thirst, poverty pacified. May there be wealth, no torments of bodies such as bindings, beatings, without harm of tigers, lions, snakes, conflict pacified, endured with loving mind, relieved from fear, relieved from fear of floods as well, may we pass to fearless bliss. And when we pass away, means when we die, from this life, may we be born from lotus in the Buddha field. Qualities complete, become vessel for transmissions of the teaching of conquerors such as Ten Likpa, Yongdapa, Ligyalpo, cause them delight. So I will read this in Tibetan now. Says on was based on what you Jemetini, Kundo set on my sendoking, Ganga Tut, Tung Dembe, Parjuban, sending you double. That's sending you not sending you by said. Koran said it, Tabatam, and so we don't have to go or it's raised and 10 leaks, 10 leaks in lower. So his name is in Tibetan, 10 leak by Yungra by means 10 by your glorious, beautiful name. When you hear his beautiful name, then your mind becomes beautiful. You feel very happy, makes you happy. That's why I call 10 likpa. 10 likpa. Likpa means good. Lik means good, right? Pa is make you good, make you feel good. 10 lik用的把它想说，我想容易没做就是可是个没得都那么些。当 chopper put the Bashad, Galages, the Solution, Gavin sent to change, charging to Nasola, something on the near so then, so these are the 8 promises he made, or the benefit of she Nerem, she, Diki, Dungi, Tasta. So one will be free from epidemics, like pandemic, disease, virus, or one will be free from prison, jail, or criminal or execution stuff, whatever you might be accused wrongly, or whatever, or maybe you are guilty of something, and you will be soon will be freed. Your faculties, you got some kind of problems, physical problems, and some children are born with Asperger's disease or maybe autism and so on and so forth. They will change, they will improve. Suddenly you change your mind and attitude, and you get energy, strength. You start talking, or your confusion is all gone, and then everything become perfect and normal. This happens to children who have some kind of autism or what do you call disease, Asperger's disease, or whatever, some deficiency in when you do the mantras like White Manjushri or Amitaya's mantra or Medicine Buddha mantras, and they can become a normal child, healthy child. So one will experience the pleasure of the human and gods. So one will never suffer from hunger and thirst, and one will be free from the binding or beating or torture and so on and so on. And one will be free from dangers of disease or virus or harm by animals such as tigers and snake bites, spiders and ticks, and so on and so on. Like some of the animals like ticks, deadly, they can cause hunter virus and or Lyme disease. Lyme's disease, you could be paralyzed. We have ticks here, where I live, and things like that. You never, don't know until it happens. There are ticks. I remember when I lived in Australia, they have ticks, and so on. So they're everywhere, a lot of places. Anyway, champion the chew junks. NASA do just and then that is good as the same things because nobody really is chew that children, then choose cholo then make come. China member so give Jibal do this. Unjin Jimmy de Wagaji, then Shimbu. So all there's so many benefits of practicing medicine Buddha. First, reciting name of first golden Buddha here, Bhagavan, Supari Kitita na Ma Sri Raja. The blue folder. The folder? Here. So we have these, I forgot the English translation, the name, right? Here. His crown is in the, okay, here, Tathagata, glorious renown of excellent science. Golden, his body is golden, right hand is in the mudra of granting protection, left hand is in the mudra of meditative equipoise, this one. Tathagata, glorious renown of excellent science. This one. Okay. Okay, so so then when we die, so we all die one day, right? And everybody dies. So when we pass away from this life, may we be born from lotus in the Buddha field. Qualities complete, become a vessel for transmission of the teachings and conquerors such as Tenlik, Yongdak, and cause them delight. So when we die, we go to Pure Land. Which Pure Land? This is medicine Buddha's Pure Land, Sukhavati. So that changing they were doing. Then Shimpuchu to Sanji, seeing the Pemolaji unit. Tangazu Nimachula, Tondugrava, Misama, Tongaji, Mother Meadow, Dingama, Tongabla, and Sanji Shingabla, Jiggeres. I shouldn't see your tongue to down the Mandachin Bay, Nes Ucha, the Namsa Sanji Shingal, and till last, till last Yoma, till Gas Yomara, but then they so he check. I shouldn't traditional Ucha, the Namsa, Sanji Shingal do rest, she go share, Shana Yomari, and Joba Yomari, Dana Yomar, Kagama, similar tongue. Sing the Bemoleki on those. So you're born in the Pure Land of the Buddhas. It says you're born in a lotus, in a beautiful lotus pond. So this sounds like a fairy tale or sort of, what is this? People don't really understand, And so when they say born in a lotus, you don't take it sort of literally born in lotus. I'm not saying no lotus in the Pure Lands. And you see Padma Sambhava, word Padma Sambhava, lotus on Guru. It says Padma Sambhava was born not in a Pure Land, but on earth, born on lotus. Where? West of India, Udayana. I went there. It's in Pakistan now, in a place called Swat Valley. I was there before Taliban, all these wars. And there's a period of peace. I went there with a friend of mine. We crossed the border from Amritsar to Lahore, then went to Peshawar, then went up to Seydu Sharif, went up to Swat Valley. We were hitchhiking, jumped on the back of the truck, and they thought I was a Hazara Mongol from Afghanistan. So anyway, we looked for Padma Sambhava's birthplace. Where is the lotus pond? There's no lotus, no pond. And there's lots of ruins of Buddhist temples, stupas, and so on and so forth. Anyway, we did kind of pilgrimage. That was really nice. And I always went to the right place and right time. Very fortunate. I travel all over the place. I want to go to places. I always want to go to the holy places because this is what we call Udayana, right? Udayana is the kingdom of Udayana. there was a king called King Uttayana in Tibet. And this is the birthplace of Padmasambhava. And most holy place in Tantric Buddhism is also holy place of Vajrayogini, holy place of Yamantaka Tantra. Yamantaka Tantra was taught there by Lalita Vajra, Amoga Vajra, and Janakara Gupta. So Lalita Vajra lived in Udayana, and he received Yamantaka initiation from Rolangma, from the consort of Yamantaka. Okay, and Udayana is the land of Dakinis. Okay? Dakini, very, very special place. So I always wanted to go there. I did went there. Anyway, so we say Padmasambhava born in lotus, right? So what does this mean? He's not a human being. If he's a human being, how can he be born in lotus, right? But people kind of take it so literally, right? So I think born in lotus is actually sort of means that for him in his mind, death, birth, old age, sickness, all beyond. You don't have death in your mind. In your mind, you don't have birth. You don't have those kind of sufferings, condition, defects of the body, and illness, this and that. It's all sort of like a dream time, or sort of always being in Pure Land. Doesn't matter where you are. Anyway, so born lotus means in your mind it's like this, like born in a lotus. It's sort of basically wherever you are, even born in this earth, it's like you're in Pure Land. This is Pure Land. Okay, I leave there for today. That too, Sanji Shingama, Beme, Shin, Bemo Legi, Yondendos, Meto Bemi Tongus, Guru Peman Jumne said that Lobeman June, Peman, the Meto Beman Tongus, your Power Yomar, Ama Yomaris, and the Lover Ayadeola Power Yomar, Ama Yomas Sudua. That's the Power Ama Yon and the men and the Meto Beman Tongus, the person. You don't Tundukala Nata Yomaris, Tundukala Nata Yoman. Deve kala nacha yoman, kas nacha yoman semla majiba dine kaka yoman, kora sem jule dine chanju semda dine tuni tawa to de to interne sem kora jibur chin hu choji mada tamba desem chu tawoji mada cha mena be sem lo jibu shu chin ashu yo gomja ni shu de inzen sanjira wa chanju sembaris dine inzen da dine resta pema sambas dine resta gota da dine ne jirita Alice Mambo Shamadu, Shamadu, I should have Mambo Hidden, Kaya Tutu Sale, and did it to Shui, Tarintu Shagi, Tuji. So we leave here for today. And then next Sunday will be the last teaching for a while, because we're doing Yamantaka retreat from end of May 31st until June 21st. 3 weeks, Yamantaka retreat, Zoom retreat on Zoom. We have to do 4 sessions a day. Only those of you who received Yamantaka initiation before, you can join. If you haven't received Yamantaka initiation, you cannot join, because I cannot give initiation on Zoom or on YouTube. And and then after the June 25th, 20 and 23rd, then we can resume medicine Buddhist teachings for a while. And then in July, I will teach commentary of 21 Taras, according Surya Gupta. Okay, thank you very much. Tuji Sheta, Tari is not sure metan, Dunda Jima za Nimatila Dene, Sanjimela Tanda de Chotan Machi Shui Tigi, Dene Porugila, Chunsam Shagi, Chunsam Senanazo, Jindanga Some Sojin, Jida Tubetari, Nusagi, but then GJ, not Lerunchi, and a Zoom Tolachigio, or the name of Duce. Then it, Jinda Tubetari, Nusagi, Unia, and Josani Mele, Choa Desma, that's also the name, Jinda Dumena, and the Roman Stagi, Yawa Gindin song, the Roman Stagi translation around Debstam Dara in the palm of your hand says, You are Otitolma. Tea in the Dumena, Roman staging Javati Yabuchi, Tima, and legally to Tea in the Perona, Roman stagida, another Baba, Roman and Suji Omar, indeed, Su Pen and Digri, or Tuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for your teaching today. That was most wonderful. I'm not sure if you answered this while you were teaching, but Joan Scott asks, where's Odiana?
Joan Scott.
Joan Scott asks.
Yeah, where is Odiana?
Yeah.
So, actually, this is interesting question. Where is Odiana? So, it seems like there's two Udiyanas. One is the Pure Land of Udiyana. I think I'm not expert on this. One Udiyana is the place I mentioned already, Swat Valley in Pakistan. You go from Delhi to Amritsar, cross border to Lahore, then you go up to Peshawar and Rawalpindi, Peshawar, then you go up to Swat Valley. That's what they say. This is the birthplace of Guru Padma Sambhava, Swat Valley. The other one is Pure Land. Guru Padma Sambhava, Pure Land. Ujjain Singh, Ujjain Kandiyu. So it's like same like Shambhala, you see. Shambhala is also Pure Land. And but there is also, they talk about there is Shambhala on earth. You go from Tibet, keep going north, you end up in Mongolia or Siberia somewhere, Buryatia somewhere. People say, I'm now in Shambhala.
Okay,
Great.
great, thank you. Ed Souza asks, Rinpoche, thank you for your teaching today. Deeply appreciated. I'm trying to understand the relationship between concise sadhana of medicine Buddha and the concise essence sutra ritual.
Well, the difference is you're talking about sutra ritual. This one, the one I'm teaching. If he's talking about that,
Yes,
so
the one you taught today.
yeah, that it's just the concise essence sutra ritual is more elaborate, and the one we did when I went through before, that was just short sadhana, mini kind of sadhana for daily practice. Daily practice, short sadhana. This is more elaborate. So the only difference that's, but the essence is same. There's no difference in essence.
It's more elaborate, get more
Yeah,
into it.
more
details.
elaborate, more details.
Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, anybody have any other questions? Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, good. No questions. So thank you very much, and please take care of yourself. And in Canada and Australia, things are getting better, much better now. Australia is really good. Canada is getting better, especially in BC. It's good, and I pray that things will get better soon in the States and Europe, everywhere else. And please do Medicine Buddha mantra, and please do Black Manjushri mantra practice, please. And also, please try to be positive and not to worry too much. And just whenever you start worrying, if fear comes, keep practicing mantra and do meditation. That's the best medicine. Okay, thank you so much. I pray for all of you.
One more quick thing. Lisa asks, you need specifically the Yamantaka initiation to do the retreat. No other initiation would work.
Lisa, who's
Lisa Goras?
Yes, you have to have specifically Yamantaka initiation.
Yeah.
You can't do with other other deities, even Hiruka or any other.
Right. Vajrayogini.
No, you have to have Yamantaka.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you everybody.